Unless you've been living under a rock or maybe in the seclusion of your own private yacht for the past couple of years, you know the times are tough and people are struggling everywhere. Spending is down, housing prices are down, unemployment is way up. And because of that, a lot more people need our help. Whether you're in Olivenhain or Ocean Beach, seems like nobody wants to buy anything right now. So what exactly does that mean to the county? Well, plenty. You see, a county government gets a chunk of its discretionary money. In other words, money it actually controls from two main sources, property taxes and to a lesser extent, sales taxes. Then there's the money that the feds or the state tells us how to spend on specific programs. We use all these dollars to put sheriff's deputies on the street, jails, parks, public health, elections, animal services, and a lot more. In other words, all the things that make San Diego County such a great place to live. But what happens when there's less money from property taxes and sales taxes? And what happens when the state has less money for programs that we must provide? That's where we are right now. So what do you do? At the County of San Diego, we talk a lot about our fiscal discipline, our general management system, not spending more than we take in, and running the county like a business. Now is when all that discipline pays off. You could say it's in our DNA. 58 counties in the state. Many of them are struggling right now, some seriously, cutting back services, laying off employees. But in this county, it's different. Have services been cut? Yes, you can't get around that. And we've actually cut 10% of our workforce in 5 years. And the way you do that is by being smart, working smarter, coming up with ways to do things that are efficient, environmentally friendly, save money, yet still serve more than 3 million people. While a lot of local governments might have an org chart that looks something like this, San Diego County's is fairly simple. Board of Supervisors, a Chief Administrative Officer, and 5 groups. As you can see, each group has several departments under it, and each group has done a lot this past fiscal year to save taxpayers money. First off is Finance and General Government Group, or FG3. Fiscal stability, accountability, and transparency, the financial backbone of our organization. With departments like these, it's all about good government. If you like the letter A, check out our credit ratings. It doesn't get much better, and that's with the bad economy. A better credit score means it costs us less to borrow money, and that saves taxpayers millions of dollars. Thinking green helps us save. Take the County Administration Center. We've cut water use here with things like low-flow plumbing. And we're part of a program that'll help people go green at home, where you pay back the upfront costs of solar panels and other energy efficiency improvements on your property tax bill over several years. When it comes to technology, FG3 is there with things like an online interactive county annual report, saving literally tons of paper. We've digitized 150 years of official Board of Supervisors records, so no longer do we have to look through 300 drawers of index cards to find the right microfilm. We're knee-deep in social media now, big for things like H1N1 and emergency information. A YouTube channel, more than 70,000 views of our multimedia content. All this gets information directly to citizens quickly. We also set up a special website to track where the county's stimulus money is going, even look at which projects are up for bid. All done with a county website named Best Local Government Website in the state. This is transparency. This is fiscal stability. FG3. Nothing fancy, just good government. Next is Public Safety Group. Deputies, attorneys, emergency services, and others. These are the people who help keep our communities safe while being efficient and smart. Child Support files court documents electronically, saving 76,000 sheets of paper. We work with partners to streamline arraignments and classify inmates to prevent the spread of disease like H1N1. Technology changes mean you can now file a simple crime report online. Sex offenders are monitored using GPS. And mobile technology means public defense attorneys and medical examiner investigators can now spend more time in the field rather than being tied to their desk. And all this innovation has paid off. Many awards from the National Association of Counties for our programs and everything from child support to the Office of Emergency Services. Recognizing the Probation Department for preparing youth for the GED exam while in custody in our facilities, giving them an opportunity to further their education and move toward a brighter future. The DA's Prisoner Reentry Program has graduated dozens of people, helping them to make a successful transition back into society. The Sheriff's Operation Stone Garden has helped increase deputies' presence in rural areas 60%, working alongside the border, too, to cut down on border-related crime. We're solving more crimes, too, through something called Tracking Known Offenders, linking crime locations with the location of offenders. And the Office of Emergency Services continued a wildfire awareness campaign, door-to-door reaching 300,000 households where urban and rural areas mix. Public Safety Group, working to keep us all safe. Next is our largest group, Health and Human Services, helping kids, young adults, and not so young adults. There's regional operations, aging and independent services, behavioral health, child welfare, public health, public administrator, public guardian. Being smart, saving money in tight economic times. Like using 50% more recycled paper, more online trainings instead of driving off-site, saving thousands of dollars, converting 200,000 paper files into electronic files. That clears out 40,000 square feet of storage space and saves nearly 1,000 trees. Streamlining operations, making it a lot easier for customers to access services near their work or their child's school and not just near their home. A customer service center, 50,000 users each month. Things like same-day application processing, revamping the way Polinsky Children's Center is run, making it even more efficient and still serving children. Patient and client care is often face-to-face, but technology plays a huge role in saving money. All kinds of agency forms are electronic now. A mental health management information system helps providers and patients keep track of expenses and set up electronic health records. And we launched a new website to help veterans, those in the military, and their dependents get access to counseling, emergency housing, and employment help. And all the technology, environmental, and process changes helped us be ready for H1N1. In all, we distributed more than 1.1 million vaccines, many to healthcare providers to give to their patients. The rest at our immunization clinics and distributed through schools, even swap meets and farmers markets. Health and Human Services Agency, leading the way to keep San Diego County healthy.